Alright, Grandma, it's time to unite. I have another computer build to do. Another the same case that we used before. It seems to be kind of popular. This is, again, the green one. 500 gigabyte solid state hard drive one in here. We also have 16 gigabytes of RAM going in here. This is just a bracket to hold the solid state hard drive. Then we got a modular 750 watt Corsair power supply. We have here the FX8350, which is an 8-core processor, 4 gigahertz. So this thing should fly when it's installed and ready to go. And then for the motherboard, we have the MSI 990FXA. It is a gaming motherboard, and I really like MSI boards to begin with, and yeah, I can't wait to try this out after I get it installed. And then it also has just your standard DVD drive, your DVD burner. It is an LG model number GH24N-SC0. It was built in April of this year, so it is really new. Eject button, the LED indicator, the emergency paperclip port there. Tomorrow, the customer will be bringing me his video card since he doesn't want to buy a new one just yet, and the operating system. So for today, we're just doing the hardware build. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, here it is. A better look at the case itself. It is the Raid Max Viper. This is the green version. Has all your wires inside. This is for your front ports, your fans, and other stuff right here. That's what those are for. We're going to tie these in later. So we're about ready to mount the motherboard first of all. And to do that, we're just going to stick that through here, let that fall behind. That way we have access to these little brass things, which are called standoffs. So let's get to it. Alright, before we put in the motherboard, we're going to look on the inside and see what we got. MSI 990FXA gaming series. It has USB 3.1, which is a relatively new technology. Audio Boost 2, and this is it has networking to increase speeds for your gaming. So let's open it up and see what we got. All right. Okay, the motherboard itself. Before we go any further, we gotta make sure everything else is in here first. So you got this cardboard here. You got your driver CD. This one comes with cable labels. Wow, that is pretty sweet. Cable labels. I don't think I've ever seen that yet. It comes with 2 SATA cables, one with a right arm bin and one with a straight bin. We'll be using both of these. And look at this. It also comes with an SLI bridge for NVIDIA. You can hook up 2 video cards with this, and a lot of times the SLI bridge does not come with the graphics cards, so it actually comes with the motherboard. That is pretty awesome, I think. Your quick installation guide, your instruction manual, how to wire it up and stuff, and it even comes with a little door hanger. I'm not here, gaming motherboard. I'm sorry, busy gaming. That is pretty wicked. I have never seen that. It also comes with its own case badge sticker. And of course the back plate, which is black instead of the normal chrome color. So I like this. I'm going to try to get one of these for my next build on my own PC. And we'll be doing a build video for it when I get the money. So that's what those things are. Now we have everything. I'm gonna put this back. And take a look at the motherboard itself. This thing is a beast, man. This thing is huge. Touch of metal, so I'm got no electrical charge. Look at that. That is pretty wicked. It has the gaming G series badge right there. Everything's ready to go. I cannot wait to get this installed. Boost. I think that might light up too. Sweet. That's what the back of it looks like. I really can't wait to get this going. So let's install it. Alright, before we install the motherboard, we gotta install the back bracket, which is this right here. I'm gonna open it and we're gonna pop it in real quick. If you've never done this before, it is actually quite easy. All you gotta remember is that this here for the keyboard and stuff always goes on top and facing out. The bevel here on the side always faces out, so that's what we're doing. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Okay. Keyboard. You just pop it through. And it should just snap into place. Sometimes these do run a little tight. Just pop them in. They'll fit. They're meant to be tight like that. And just feel along the edges. Make sure they're all even. And if they are, then you're good to go. Okay. There we go. I got it. And it is in. Need more light, but yeah. Now we're going to install the motherboard itself. So we're going to lay this machine on its side. And normally what I do is I get a just a regular magic marker. And this is only in case I need to put in more standoffs. It looks like these come with some of them already put in there for me, so that's kind of a plus. All I gotta do is find them. And let's see. We could probably use one more right here, so what I'll do, I'll just put a black check mark right there. Take it back out. And if you see where I made that black mark, this hole right next to it will be where the extra standoff goes. Make it a bit easier. And we'll get out my I got my standoff setter. I'll go ahead and put this right here. Well, try that again. just hold that, put it in there, and then just start turning, and it should find its way into the hole. Don't over tighten, just tighten enough. Okay, so we're good there. Looks like this one might be bent just a little bit. I'm gonna try to bend that little. There we go. And we're good to go. So it's time to install this. Just line up the screws and then screw it in. It's that easy. You take the really little screws, use a Phillips screwdriver, and I also have a screw setter, or this is also a grabber, just to retrieve things in small spaces. But I'm going to use this to set screws today. What I normally do is take the screw and I put the grabber around the screw head, and I just line up the holes and start the screwing process. Sometimes this does not work, so if it doesn't, I'll just use a screwdriver, no big deal. It looks like it's going to work this time. Yep, see? After it goes off, you can finish it with a screwdriver. There, first screw is in. Okay. Now we're going to do this one. It should be easier because the holes should line up automatically now because that screw's in place. There we go. That one's in. You want to tighten, but you don't want to over tighten. You can break the board if you're screwing them in way too much. This one's going to go here. Just turn it like you would a screwdriver. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't work. If that doesn't work, just use a screwdriver. It is a little bit more of a pain though, because you got to hold the screw. There we go, and that one's in. Okay, now we go here, put this one in. I always like to start with the bottom up, or middle, and then work my bottom way up. That one's in. We got this one right here. Turn it until it snaps off. Finish it with a screwdriver. And that one's in. Alright, we got a few more to do. I do every one I can, make it more solid. Here we go. There we go, and just finger tight. This one will go up here. Not all cases have black screws for motherboards. Some motherboards come with its own screws. They're not always black, like I said. Sometimes they're silver, or I've seen them red before in really sweet cases. But this tends to be black, and I guess it makes it hard to see. So. I got 2 more to do. So we'll do this one here. And then this one here. Okay. Okay. Now we'll set up the case and see how it looks like from the back. Ethernet jack, USB ports, everything looks great. It even has a spiff. Wow, it has an optical out. I can't believe that. That's so cool. And it also has 7.1 audio right there. So that's a sweet thing right there. I absolutely cannot wait to get this thing finished. So the next thing we gotta do is put in the power supply. We'll get right to that here in a minute. Alright, I have the power supply now, and we're going to open it and check it out. It's supposed to be modular. First thing you see is the warranty guide sticking it right here in your face, and then the safety information. Comes with the cable ties and screws. The power cable. And then yes, it is modular because look at all this stuff. Okay, let's take this out. Here it is, folks. The Corsair 750 CX750M. Nice big fan for circulation. This is a 1-fan unit. And here it shows, everything on the system: peripheral SATA, PCIe, and CPU. Some of these will be used. The only thing that isn't modular is the power right off the gate to the motherboard itself. So let's get this thing installed. Okay, I unboxed the power supply as you've seen in the last video. I cleaned it up a little bit, and now we're going to install this thing. These are the screws that came with the power supply. Alright, power supply is screwed in. Next up on the list is let's install the processor next. Alright, it's time to unbox the CPU. So I'm going to take my scissors here. I'm going to there we go. Okay, processor and case badge. And this is the heatsink. If you're not familiar with what a heatsink is, it's designed to go on top of a processor in a computer, and its job is to act like a radiator. It lifts the heat off the processor and disperses it so that the fans in the case can take it out of the system to reduce heat and friction. So that's what it looks like. For now though, I want to keep this in the plastic because I'm going to be installing the processor first. Alright, case badge, I'll take that out for safekeeping. All processors, regardless AMD or Intel, they have to be put in a certain way. And all you do is, if you can see that, there's a little brass arrow on the corner of this processor. And there's also an arrow on the socket itself. And all you do is match those up. And if you do that, you're good. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay. All you do is lift this lever. Remember where the arrow is at on the processor. And we're going to do that for this. And it looks like there, you can barely see it, but it's on that corner right there. So we're going to simply drop it in, kind of hold it kind of firm, and then drop the lever until it locks, and the processor is on. That's really all there is to it. So now let's put the heatsink on. The heatsink will go on with the lever side. The lever side here, the same side as the lever on the processor. And both sides have these little clips. One here, and they gotta go on here and here. So we're going to do that real quick. All you do is drop it in. Make sure this side's on. Okay, that side is on. So then all you do is make sure the lever's straight up, push it down until it locks. Okay. Alright. There we go. And then all you do is lift up and lock it on this side. There. Now the processor on there is secure. And then there should be a place to plug in the fan somewhere too nearby. And there it is right there. CPU fan. There's only one way it'll go because there's a little tab right there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll just take it off the thing real quick. See right there? There's a little tab on the back of it. And then that's where that goes over right there. See it? And that's where it goes, right on there. And then this wire can be, put somewhere too when we go further on. But now the CPU is on. Next up on the docket is to install the RAM. Now we're going to take these out. Packaging can just be set to the side. And with the RAM, there's going to be a little divot. One side is not the same, it's not quite in the middle, so it does matter how you put them in. So I'm going to show you real quick on how to do that. Okay, hopefully this will work at least a little better. But there's where the RAM goes, and these links right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take all these and snap them back. It only snaps on this side. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, what we want to do is, you see these grooves here, they got to match the grooves here. So that's what we're going to do. All you do is take one side, make sure it slides into that slot. Same thing on the other side. Then we're going to take it and snap it in. That simple. Same thing with the next one. Next slot. Make sure it's in the slot there. And the slot in the other one. And snap and snap. Just that simple. And the RAM is now in. I hope it makes sense so far. You can always rewind this video if you're lost or whatever. But it's really fun and simple to build PCs. Now, since I'm installing the graphics card and stuff tomorrow, there's not much more I'm going to do today. But I am going to install at least the hard drive and the CD-ROM drive. So I'm going to be doing that next. And this case is particularly easy. Alright, so for this, the solid state hard drive and the adapter here, because solid state hard drives are smaller than normal size hard drives, so we need an adapter so we can screw it in. Okay, the adapter for our hard drive came with its own screws here, so that's good. Let's open this up, shall we? And there it is, the Samsung 500 gigabyte 850 Evo, capable of fast boot, rapid start, and everything. On the other side of this, that is the drivers and stuff, in case you need them. But for the most part, I don't think you should. That is really on there. And there it is, the hard drive. Solid state hard drive. And if I remember correctly, it goes this way, so that is right there. And all you do is screw it from underneath, and you're done. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to show you how to install a hard drive on this particular case. Alright, so in this particular case, it has these sliders, so you don't have to screw it in. So basically all you do is, there's pegs on each side, and you gotta put these into pegs on each side. There. Okay, got it. And then after you're done, you just slide these little lockets here, and this hard drive is good to go. All you do is just drop it in until it just clicks, and you're good to go. Now I'm going to install the CD-ROM drive, or the DVD burner. Alrighty, on this particular case, you gotta take these out here, and then slide the burner through. So those are really simple. All you do is pull out, and these come right out. So that's that. Okay, now we're going to set this in here. We're going to just push it right there, and I want to show you something real quick. On this particular case, okay, it has these little levers. See? And then all you do is, as you're sliding it through, you hold this up, and then it'll eventually just snap right in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to take this, and then just let it go, and it'll just snap right in. Simple as that. How cool is that, to have something that easy work out in a system? So now we have the hard drive in, we have the CD burner in. All we gotta do now is hook everything together. But unfortunately, because I don't have all the parts, this is where I have to stop for today. So tomorrow we will put it all together. I will see you guys then. The next thing we're going to do is wire the system up. This can be a tedious process for some first-time system builders. What you want to look for is something like this, and the owner's manual will tell you how all that goes. And this particular one is JFP1, JFP2, which are these two right here. Alright. So that means you take these wires and we figure out where to go. First we're going to do the power switch. Which is right here. no pin, negative minus power switch. And then next to it should be a power. This is the reset switch. That should be on the other side of the power switch on this one. So okay. Then we have the power LED, which is right next to the power switch. Minus. And then we have one left, and this one is the hard drive activity light. And that goes right in front of the power LED. And those are on there. Now the wires will be taken care of. Okay. We'll clean up the wire routing here a bit later. Right now I want to figure out kind of where all this stuff goes. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. So when I'm done, I went ahead and routed the cables. This for later. Your system board stuff here. Hard drive indicator light, power switch, reset switch. Right here is your front side USB 3.0. This is your HD audio. This is your front audio detection jacks. I went ahead and plugged in the case fan. We had routed the case fan, and I plugged in the one up front. So from here, we're about ready to go to the programming stage, but not quite yet. I have to wire up the hard drive we're going to be using and get it ready for more hard drives I'm going to be installing and stuff. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, right there where I'm shining the light, or the set of ports on this motherboard, and we're going to be hooking up the hard drive and the CD-ROM drive up there. So we'll do that now. I have the set of cables right here we're going to use. Let's get started. Okay. This one has the L on it. So we're going to use this to do the back of the CD or the DVD burner first. Okay, right there is the back of the set of drive. So what I'm going to do first, take the L part. I'm going to snap that in place right there. Once you hear the click, it's in. Now, I'm going to pick up the system and route this cable through the back. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to lay the system back down. Take the cable we just ran through the back and plug it in up here. This will go in instead of 2. which is right here in the second port. That's in. That's in. It's just a little tight, but it'll work. It'll still work. Okay. Now it's time to use the other cable right here, and do the same thing with the hard drive. So I'm going to set the tower up. I'm going to go back here and plug this in from the back. Just like that. And route this through the bottom. Lay the system back down. And this will go into SATA 1. SATA 1 is just a good reference for all primary hard disks with operating system on it. So far we got hard drive, and then below it is the DVD burner. Now it's time to start adding the power modules. So this is a modular power supply. So I'm going to take this and add it and run the cables. All you do is match the label on the back of the hard drive. Okay. And all you do is clip it in. We'll go with the top one here, and that just snaps right in. And what we're going to do is hopefully run this here and that up there. In order to do that, I have to run this through the back of the machine, so I'm going to stick this down the bottom hole here. I'm going to put the tower up now. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is connect this one. The first link in the chain. That should just snap right in there. And then this one should go up in this top one here. And have hopefully just enough room to put this in here. I'll lay this back down to make this easier. Okay. This is it right here. I need to move this a little more so I have a little bit more room. So what we're going to do is temporarily remove the SATA cable, and we're going to put the power in. And if it snaps in, you're good to go. And it did. See, that's in there. I'm going to snap in the actual SATA cable, and that is good to go. So the hard drive and the DVD burner are now installed. The system should be ready to fire up, and I'll do that once the operating system and the graphics card is here from the client. I hope you're enjoying this build so far. It's been a fun one. I'll see you in the next vid. Okay. Let's plug in this thing. actually look at the other one. And what we'll do now is cable tie that. Just happen real quick.
Oh, no. Duct tape with the Autobots and Transformer logos.
That was on clearance from Walmart for like $5.
Oh my god.
I had to get it. Did you ever get it?
Yeah, I got it.
No, it's not here. I put your case parts in there. What are we looking for? There's a small bag with, oh here they are, cable ties.
Oh, okay.
Came with the case. Okay, there's that. Get all my scissors. What we'll do, they are secure behind the graphics card so you can still get airflow with the fans. I love this thing. All your cables are routed through the back.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Holy shit indeed.
Nice and
Well, yeah, you're buying a system from me. Now this will be a little bit hard to open at first. You just have to kind of force a little and it'll come open.
okay.
But yeah, your burner's right there.
Okay.
And I put that there temporarily because the case badge wasn't staying fully down, but yeah, that came with the motherboard too.
Oh, nice.
So you have that. Graphics card's in here now. You want to install the hard drives real quick?
The what?
We'll install the hard drive real quick.
Yeah.
And the SATA cable.
So the cable is behind you. There's one.
Okay. Okay, this should just
Slide right.
boom. Okay, and then what we'll do, stick this through. We'll put this in oops. Put this inside of 3. Theirs might be going in.
Here.
I don't know if
I'll
that'll work,
try
but
I'll try to keep it from
yeah.
being in the way of the...
You might want to hold on to that so I have both hands to work with. Boom. Okay, out.
Sorry.
Now, I'm just connect this through the back. Let's put that down in there. You will need another SATA cable or SATA power thing. So, going right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. We went modular.
Yes, we did. We only needed to add what we needed to. If you ever have to take this apart, you're going to be like, how the hell do you get this thing back together? almost time to boot it up for the first time. Now I need down here. Just snap in. Oh, these are upside down. I think down here. There we go.
I'm just trying not to give a, what does it say, product shot?
Well, I'm recording right now, so.
I know, that's why I said I'm trying not to give a product shot of this phone. My God. Jeff, if this thing could actually drive for me, I'm like, holy shit. Some of the features on this thing, I'm like, what the?
And then this can be here, and then another cable tie.
Is this hanging too much, or? Is that hanging too much?
Yeah, I can fix it.
Okay.
Hello, camera. You're probably wondering who else I'm talking to. The owner of this PC is here, Bob. Okay. Now this, we can just tuck that in. Well, before we put the sides on, we're going to boot it up. And he's shaking his head. I'll shut my PC down first because we have to use my stuff. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, Bob's going to turn the computer on for the first time so we can start programming it. Even has a red glow.
Oh, nice.
Power button, hard disk drive light.
Green front light up. Oh, my son is going to be jealous.
Oh, I'll play on your system, Dad!
Warcraft? What Warcraft? That ain't going on this computer.
It ain't installed on this one. Sorry.
That's what you got that Surface 4 for.
Setting boot. We're not going to do the full screen display. Boot option 1 is going to be Samsung. Or wait. It's going to be CD, DVD. Second boot option is going to be the Samsung. And now we're going to save changes and reboot. Now would be a good time to put Windows in. And that is, yep, Windows 8 Pro. I don't, you do have the Windows 10 version.
Should do it automatically, remember, after we
I hope.
hooked it up. If not, I'll be calling Microsoft.
You get Windows already on here? I sure heck didn't install anything.
Is it getting it from my...
It probably because...
Is it getting it from my other drive?
Possibly. But we'll just... Because you want Windows to run off your solid state.
Can it transfer to the... Can we do a transfer that way to the
Yeah, I would
solid
not
state?
recommend it. Not from hard drive to solid state, no.
Okay. I wasn't for sure, so I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, it's always best to do clean, which is what we're going to do. It's just bypassing it. Only have to go back in there and have to disable that other boot devices. Okay, I like this point and click.
I like that BIOS.
I know, I have it too. Let's see, disabled, 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 disabled. Oops. UV hard disk. Different boot options.
Oh shit.
Now it should work. There. Now we'll see if it boots off the CD-ROM drive, or tries to, or wants to, however you want to call it.
So on that hard drive, I do
Uh-huh.
have the ISO file
Really?
for Windows 10 stored on it. Now what is it doing? Is it doing it from? No, it's reading the CD.
Well, maybe. I hope it is, because it wasn't before. We'll just let it go and see what it does, because I'm not sure what it's doing. I have not installed Windows 8, so if it's like Windows 10, I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, okay, well. Install now. This should take no time. Yeah, I will need that. Okay, we're going to cut this so that we can put the product key in so we're not exposing people's data. Okay, now, whoops, yep, now we're back to installing Windows. We're going to sit here and see how long it takes, because I don't think it's pretty that long, honestly. It's already at 3%.
Velcro straps.
Yep, Velcro straps. That's the bay cover. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I think the battery died in the process, but right now it's scanning and repairing another drive. And I think we're just going to cut the video now and then go when it goes on to the next section. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay. You wanna
That one's blue. Dark blue.
wait this now?
Next one over.
The more aqua blue?
Yeah.
Okay, and the PC name? Basically what you'll show up as on the network.
Sheer family computer.
Okay. Okay, we'll just it's your family then. It's too long. There we go. Express settings. We'll just do use Express for now. Username. And it's yours, so your password.
Oh.
He's putting in his password, so kind of blocking things with my hand and talking, so you can't figure out what the keystrokes are. Blah 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 blah. You can't get it. No, just kidding.
Why do you think I'm standing in front of the computer?
Just hit next when you're done. Or finished, whatever it is. Yeah. Okay, now it's finalizing settings. Hi. I bet your Windows
Hello.
install has not went this fast.
Nope.
Check out the new way to use Windows. Yeah, well, guess what? You're already a generation behind. You remote to any corner, get the charm bar. Yeah, piece of shit Windows. The first attempt at a operating system for everything, and they failed miserably. I'm serious. Windows 8 had people wanting to get Macs, and
Oh yeah.
and wow,
Oh yeah, I know.
here you are at the start screen.
Sweet.
Okay. Now, desktop. No, I forgot about that. Damn it. Full screen desktop is a must. Okay. How do you get to everything? I forget. You know how much experience I have? Oh, I'm serious. And then we go to Windows Update. How do you move Windows Update? Not connected to the internet. Oh. Okay. I will need the MSI disk. Apparently, there's drivers missing. And that is in a box called software. MSI. Alright, we'll install the drivers.
Got it.
I'm installing the drivers now because right now I can't even find the internet.
Jeez.
So, you know what it says the drivers are for the internet?
Hey, what?
It says killer Ethernet port. I kid you not. See? Killer network drivers.
Yeah.
And then we'll install graphics driver. You said it's the same as mine, 750 Ti?
Yeah, 750 Ti.
Wow.
Just not an MSI though.
Yes, turn on sharing and connect to devices. Killer Network Manager. This thing's serious, you know that? I can't. Dude, you need to record your gameplay. Use Fraps to do that with. You said you install all your programs on your slave, so Final Fantasy 14 is.
I'll probably put 14. 14 is on the slave drive right now.
So all you have to do is copy back over.
Possibly, or I might be able to access it. We'll know when we get done with this.
Alright, well, before one of our machines ship out to the customer, I usually do some custom settings and stuff.
Chrome. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm a Firefox person. Sound Blaster Cinema 2.
Yeah, with Dolby Surround on board.
I may have to buy a surround sound system now for my computer.
Yeah, it has an optical port on back. You got yourself one badass system.
Gotta have a house, gotta have a man cave, gotta have a house, gotta have a man cave. Then I can use that placard. Do not disturb. Be the episode of South Park with the Warcraft. Mom! In my case, wife! This isn't before we...
Yeah, it is. This will make for some very interesting conversation.
Make sure she never sees this video.
I don't think she subscribed to Graham Life Network anyway.
Why is the DVD drive still blinking?
Huh?
Why is the DVD drive still blinking?
Well, it does have a disc in there.
Oh, okay.
That's
No,
The
so
MSI drive.
it's still accessing all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's why it's taking so long. You didn't want a Blu-ray drive, so we just stuck with a DVD burner. The Mirabelle, yeah, she got herself a Blu-ray a drive in there.
What is that on that? Is that Blu-ray or is that DVD?
I'm not sure. It says DVD. DVD multi-recorder.
Okay, so definitely Blu-ray.
Nope.
Good. Don't need to be Blu-rays. That's what Netflix and all that is for. Or
There's
Amazon.
quite a big difference between the...
Or Amazon Video.
Well, if you do that, I'm a Blu-ray freak though. I got my Philips right there.
My oldest is like, why are you getting all of these videos this way? I go, that way? I've got them. Blu-rays, they can get scratched.
Not if you keep them the way I do.
Well, knowing my youngest,
You need to reset your computer before installing Sound Blaster Cinema 2. So do not take out the driver. The system will continue the installation after reboot. Okay, whatever. Are you gonna be updating a 14 and getting on video?
I don't know, I've got church in the morning, and then I've got a scout committee meeting in the afternoon, evening hours that
Oh,
I've got
good
to go
Lord.
to.
That's the good Lord. That's a lot of stuff.
I've got to open up my store on tomorrow for one of my guys who doesn't know how to do the open yet.
You gotta do that on Sunday too?
Yeah, just go in and do the cash count and paperwork. Joys of being the store manager. I will be so happy when I get 2 more bodies in my store. It has been hell since John passed away.
So he used to work at the store.
He was my assistant manager.
Okay. And there's
He was the one
someone
that
else.
He was the one that looked like Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. I didn't know which one it was. Then you was missing one already.
This one I hired, and about 2 weeks into the job, well, 2 weeks, no, week into the job, went to her doctor, and the doctor immediately set her up for a surgery, for thoracic thyroid surgery. So they had to cut the throat to do the thyroid. She was out for a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks, came back, worked about a week, and was immediately taken back to the hospital because she did something that got infected, so she's gone.
Wow,
So I'm 2 people down.
that's crazy. But you do have someone you're
And,
training?
and I wish to God she would come contact me and let me know how everything is going, and I could let her know she's still got a job if she wants to keep it. She knows her parts. She used to work at AutoZone
Oh, wow.
before this, and I think another one from what I get from one of my other workers, but yeah.
Now installing the...
ADM chipset drivers.
It used to be called catalyst drivers, but they're called something different now. It's saying 7 minutes left, just on this install. Oh, it jumped to, 6:54, 53.
Supercharger?
Yeah. Basically, you can leave any devices, even when the system is off, and you'll still charge your cell phone or whatever. Oh. 7 minutes my ass. Well,
The promo for this, Verizon had something separate. One of those, you just lay it on it and it charges your phone.
yeah,
Cradles.
right.
And then Samsung had an actual promotion where you could choose between 256 gig SD card, micro card I mean, or the Fitbit or Gear Fit 2. I'm like, I'm going with the Gear Fit 2. Yeah? What do you need?